Hi, everybody. Angela Castonguay back for Working Wednesday number 4, the fourth in our September Working Wednesday series. And today our topic is This is me, and this is me, and this is me too, or how do you like me now? So, on this fourth Working Wednesday for September, and my last one with you, we are going to be discussing embracing the acting component of voiceover. Very vital and important. We are in the enviable position of being able to wake up every morning and play Let's Pretend. So all of those characters that you wanted to be when you were 5, 6, and 7 years old, you can now embrace and portray in different spots that you might be auditioning for or completing for a client. Now, my role as your producer is to discover your range as an actor and your delivery styles as a voice artist. In the first session, when we meet to go over your demo scripts, I'll ask you lots of questions to get to know you. Where do you live? What brought you to the wonderful world of voiceover? Do you like commercials better? Do you like narrations better? Are you connecting well with your scripts? Do you have a certain sense, memory attached to any of them in particular? So that first session, we'll go through your scripts a couple of times so I can compare your conversational voice, pardon me, to your delivery voice, and make sure that we're getting the conversational tone from you. And then it's more or less sort of like voiceover speed dating. In our second script session, right before we go into the recording session, that's when we really begin to embrace the acting component of voiceover. That's when we want to explore your range, your different emotional tones, the ability you have to step outside your vocal box and become someone else, even if it's only for a 30-second spot. Now, you may think, oh my gosh, I don't have any acting experience. And let me tell you, just because you've never been on Broadway doesn't mean you're not an actor. Because every day we are called upon to be on for someone. We are a mom or a dad or a daughter or a grandparent. We might be a coworker, a colleague, a best friend, a next door neighbor, a babysitter. You don't talk to your fifth grader the way you talk to your next door neighbor or your grocer. And so you need to begin to think about all those little characters that you carry around in your pocket so that you can draw upon some of their personalities when you hit a particular script and you need to pull one of them out of your pocket and add their characteristics to your own personality and your own delivery. In voiceover, we're not working with visuals, in your face visuals, like we are with television and movies. With copy, the visuals come from within our mind, and we have to create the character and the audience we're speaking to, and the backstory, and the setting, and the emotional tone. So all of those things have to be created within us before we can present that copy to a listening audience and have them believe us and have them say, yes, I really believe that person. I think I am going to go test drive the new Volvo at my local dealership. You have to remember to be personal. You have to take the script apart, explore it emotionally, see what kind of connections you can make with it. Ask yourself, does the script hold any surprises? Is there any underlying meaning, underlying tone, humor, sarcasm? Always try to explore all the facets of the character that's voicing those words. And then ask yourself, how can I actually relate this to my life? and get a real sense of what it means to you in your everyday world. Now, in my accompanying blog, I have given you some more specific techniques that I use to embrace the acting component in voice acting, and I invite you to read through those, and hopefully you'll be able to implement some of them into your own techniques. I also included in the blog some of my latest favorite commercial links, and I invite you to watch those when you have a moment, and watch them for the acting skills that are being portrayed. Watch them for the timing, especially when it's between characters, and watch them for the comedic timing. For instance, when Matthew McConaughey is in the front seat talking to his two dogs in the back seat. If you can incorporate any of those techniques, not that you always want to mimic the actors, but if you can emulate anything that they're doing well and that works for you, it will only add to your voiceover house. And always remember that voiceover, delivering copy, it's like a marriage. You have to take the words of the copywriter and his intention in writing those words. And as the voice actor, you have to interpret and deliver those words with purpose. So pick up your script, get behind your mic, and say, I do. Happy September, everybody. It's been a great month.